What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. Let's begin in the center of our page with the bottom edge of the brow. We're going to start over on the left side, draw a curve, coming down and then back up on the right. Now from the ends, draw a straight angle line going up and out towards the top of the eyes. And we'll angle this back down towards the side of the head. Let's go back to the center of the brow and draw in the nose. Leaving a gap in the center, draw two straight lines coming down. Close off the bottom with a straight line. And then from the bottom corners of the nose, curve the nostrils going up and out. And we'll curve that back up and in towards the side of the nose. Now we're going to add a thick edge along the outside of the eyes. Starting from the top left, angle down and in with a short line. I'm going to follow this line going back up underneath the brow. Let's go back to the inside from the side of the nose, step out, draw a straight angle line coming down and out. And then we'll connect this point to the bottom of the eye with a curve. Going down and then bending that in. Let's go back to the side of the nostrils, draw two straight angle lines coming down and out to the top edge of the mouth. Now from here we're just going to curve this in and then down towards the center of the mouth. Let's go back up to the side of the brow, draw a straight line coming down. And we'll curve this down and in towards the outside corners of the mouth. Now let's draw on the side of the mouth. On the left side, come straight down and then bend that in. Do the same thing on the right. And connect the bottom of the mouth with a curve, going up and then down. Let's go back and add the top row of teeth. In the center, angle down and out towards the left and right. Angle back up underneath the mouth. Now I'm going to add one more set of teeth, coming down and out. And angling back up underneath. Let's add two large curved fangs along the bottom. Going up and in. Come down and in. And we'll fill the inside of the mouth in black. Let's go back out to the bottom corners of the cheeks, step in, draw two straight angled lines, coming down and in. And we'll angle this down towards the chin. Let's close off the bottom with a straight line. Now from the corners of the mouth, we're going to step out, draw a straight angle line, coming down and in. Let's add a fold underneath the mouth for the lower lip. Let's go back up to the top, add a seam, curving in and then down. Now I'm going to move back up and draw the side of the head coming up and in towards a point. Starting on the left, go straight up, and then we'll just bend that in towards the middle, bend this out, and then down on the right side. Now I'm going to go back and accentuate the top of the brow, leaving a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left, curving out and up on both sides. Now from here, I'm going to curve this up and out towards the side of the head. Let's go all the way up towards the top point, draw a straight line coming down the middle to right about there, curve this up and out towards the left, and then the right side. Let's add the ears along the side of the head. From the outside of the brow, we're going to step up, curve the ear going up and out, line this up on the right side. From the tip of the ear, curve in and then back out. And we'll add another curve, coming in past the cheeks and then down. Now let's round out the bottom of the earlobe, coming down and in. Let's add one fold along the inside of the ear. From this point, curve in and then down. Now that we completed the head, let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We're going to start on the left side of the head, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip, go over towards the right side, and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. Now you want to connect the hips with a curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. Now we're going to add some detail inside the body. You need a gap in the center, draw two lines, one on the left, and then one on the right. Now from the bottom, curve the chest going out, and then bending that up toward the side of the body. Let's move down underneath the chest, add a curve, going up and then down. And then from the side, draw a straight line coming down towards the waist. Let's add some definition to the stomach. In the center, curve down and up on the left and right side. Now I move down and draw that again. Now I connect the outside corner of the chest to the inside with a curve, coming down and in. And then we'll repeat the same curve 2 more times. Let's go back out to the hips, curve the inside of the leg, coming in and then down. Connect the bottom with a straight line. Now we move back up and draw the arm stretched out towards the side. Let's start halfway down the side of the body, curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist, and then we'll line this up on the right side. From the wrist, let's add in the thumb with a half circle, and we'll close off the end with a bracket. I'm going to wrap 3 fingers around the outside to create a fist. Let's start from the bottom of the thumb, curve down and back in. I'm going to step down, draw that again, going out and in. Let's go to the side of that second finger, curve the third finger going out, pull the arm coming up and in behind the head. Now I'm going to go back to the inside of the thumb, draw the cuff going up and then out. And then from the top of the arm on the inside, add another seam, going up and out. Now let's add some texture along the inside of the arm. Starting halfway along this line, curve this up and out. And it'll separate the bottom and top section. Now we're going to be drawing our character standing on top of the glider, so let's overlap that on top of the legs. Starting from the lower torso, step down, start with a straight line going across. From the ends, angle up and out towards the side. From the ends, angle this down and out. And then come straight down with a short line. And we'll pull that down and in towards the center point. Let's add a seam down the center. Let's draw a circle in behind the bottom half. Starting over on the left side, go all the way around towards the bottom of the circle, and then back up on the right. From the outside of our circle, draw 2 straight angled lines coming down and in, and we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Let's go back to the top of that circle, draw 2 straight angled lines going up and out. And then we'll bend the side of the wings, coming down and out. Let's add a thick edge along the front of the wing. From the tip, just taper this in, and then follow that same angle line coming back in toward the center. Let's add some simple hydraulics along the bottom. Starting on the left side, draw a straight angle line going up and out, and then line this up on the right. And then step down and draw that again. Let's close off the end with a curve. And then from the end, we're going to step in, draw 2 more lines going out, close off the end with a curve. Let's draw an oval in behind, going all the way around, and then back up, and then we'll fill the inside of the oval in black. Let's go back to the side of the wing, draw a short angle line coming down and in. And we'll draw a short curve coming in and up towards the oval. And we'll angle this back down and in, just underneath the hydraulic. I'm going to go back and add 2 small circles on the outside, starting on the left and then the right. Now with the glider in place, let's go back up and draw in the legs. We're start from the top of the hip, start by curving the leg going up, and then down towards the knee. And we'll bend the legs coming back in, come down and in. Now from the knee, we're going to curve the leg coming in, and then just bend that down in behind the glider. And then from the bottom corners of the lower torso, curve the leg coming down and then up. I'm going to add some seams across the bottom of the leg. From the knee, we'll step down, come in, and then bend that down. Let's separate the upper thigh in half, starting on the left, come in, and then down. From the knee, we're going to step in, follow the same curve, going up towards that top seam on both sides. And that's pretty much it. That's how we draw the Green Goblin. Now let's grab some markers and I'll show you how to color this in. Let's begin with this bright yellow and add a curved highlight across the center of the eye. And then adding a dark glare with our orange. And then we'll fill the head and the body with this medium green. And then adding a shadow underneath the eyes with our darker green, and then we'll continue around the head. And adding those shadows across the bottom of the legs. Let's grab our light gray and fill the front edge of the glider. And then filling the bottom side with a darker gray. We'll finish off by filling in the eyes with this bright blue. And that's pretty much it. That's how we draw and color the Green Goblin. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your request in the comments down below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.